Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have the best reading in the whole wide world. Yeah, we do. Hope you guys are all well, Sagittarius. And yeah, this is a very cool reading. And we have this card, Smell, and the Witch Bottle. And the smell is somebody's missing you. And this memory, smell is very connected to memory, right? You could be somewhere and somebody's wearing some cologne of somebody you really once loved, or just maybe somebody you were really fond of, things like that, and remind you of childhood. And so, yeah, somebody is keeping your memory like alive, Sagittarius, and you're thinking to yourself, that's good because I'm alive, right? But yeah, so before we begin, Sagittarius, if you'd like your own psychic reading, you may always get one. Yeah, you can. And they're accurate. I'm a Silva grad. And yeah, we first we do the clairvoyance, and then at the end you get another reading, which is a tarot reading. So you get separate two unique insights. You do, if you would like a 5-minute reading with Mystic Sense, that link is below. Yeah, and it's a free 5-minute. You have to click on that and see that is separate. And then, and I offer, tarot readings unto themselves. Yes, I do, Sagittarius. So in the reading, we have the smell, and somebody's missing you, or they remember you, and maybe they did smell your perfume, but maybe they didn't. Maybe they're just thinking about you. Over here's the witch bottle, and Sagittarius, yeah, it's the witch's bottle, and there's a dead bat inside, all this kind of stuff. Yeah, no, just kidding. There's not. And the witch balls are here, but this is really like about for fascination. It can be for distraction. Somebody is possibly trying to distract themselves from something, but definitely they are mesmerized with you. Yeah, they are. And maybe, and maybe they think you look like a little cute owl, Sagittarius, right? I love owls. And me and my daughter went for a walk one day. This is 6 months ago, but the owl came like right down low to us. And then it perched itself on a tree and it was just watching us. And we think we know who it is. Yeah, we do. And so here's the owl, and he's over the tea, or whatever it is. It could be some type of, I don't know, sacred tea, or spiritual tea, or maybe it's tied to a ritual. It doesn't have to be tea, but it is a teacup. It is. He's perched on the key. So the wisdom here with the owl is the key here. Somebody woke up or raised their consciousness, maybe they got hit in the head with a perfume bottle that was yours, and so they woke up. Maybe somebody threw a witch bottle at them. Just kidding, right? And so yeah, that's what's going on here. And let's see what else we have. And we start over here with hostilities reversed. Well, that's good, right? And they got this kind of Kevin Sorbo guy here, who has a very nice body. He definitely does. And so it's, this is in the reverse, though. It is an 8. It's 26. So there's some power connected to, interesting, connected to this hostilities. But let's have a look at what it means reversed, right? For me, it means you're no longer being hostile. I mean, kind of obvious stuff. But let's see what it says here. This card reversed marks the end of hostilities for you. Yeah, that's good. There's a shift in the energies around you and even about you, and the universe is supporting your own internal shift as well. Whether the aggressive action is ended due to external factors or your own intervention, this card bodes well for more peace and harmony. Be aware, however, that there may still be some action you must take, and it may seem on the surface that things are slow in getting better. This card encourages you, letting you know that the inner vibrations are changing and the situation will be resolved. Yeah. And the affirmation here is, I am receiving the peaceful, harmonious treatment I deserve in my life. I set boundaries, make reasonable requests, and make my expectations clear. Yeah, very cool. And so somebody is, you or your person here, Sagittarius, is stepping out of something, or just kind of, could be a situation, it could be, right? But There's kind of a clearing up here of some kind of somebody's mean hostility. Yeah, somebody's being mean. I feel like they are. And we have community here. It's the number 7. This is like, getting together, building together. Let's see what they say about community. And I mean, we could call that the 7 of Cups, kind of, because there's 3 women here. They're all beautiful, and they're happy. Yeah, one's playing the harp, and let's see what we have for community. And this is connection with kindred spirits. Yeah, this is like family or And interesting, we have kindred over here and leaving hostility here, and so there could be a whole kind of leading up to this. And when I say leading up, I just mean that there could be something else going on here. And the hostilities end, and now this person wants to share with you, Sagittarius. Yes, they do, and they miss your smell, or they miss your memory. They miss you, the memory of you. And over here, they're trying to distract themselves, maybe because they're missing you so much. And maybe it's not really a distraction. It could be a mesmerization, right? Mesmerized, right? I can understand why somebody would be mesmerized by you, Sagittarius. Yeah, and some people like Sag a lot because a lot of us are jovial, right? And I've had two men tell me that. Oh, you're always laughing. It's good. And I feel like they both told me I was a little crazy, though, too, right? And that's okay, right? It is. They don't mean crazy nutty, but, yeah. And we have the 5th chakra, and this is the throat chakra. Yes, it is. And here's Archangel Gabriel, or Gabriel, right? And so here he is. And this person wants to talk to you and tell you that I feel like they would probably want to make up. Yeah, that could definitely be with the hostilities reversed. And the community card. The community card shows 3 women celebrating, sharing ideas, and supportive energy. The lights in the picture represent your ever-present spirit community as well. Yeah, it's beautiful. When this card appears upright, it indicates an association of some kind. It may be a casual connection of like-minded people joining some type of club, or even a business partnership consisting of 3 or more entities. The time is right to make such connections and to share intentions, whether they're personal or professional. Like the happy family card, this may also indicate a party or a celebration. Yeah, I was saying that looks like the 3 of Cups a little bit. It does. And this talks about somebody who wants to network with you. I don't really mean network like business. It could be. It definitely could be. But it looks like they want to make up with you and kind of join forces with you. That's how that looks. And they're trying to come tell you that. They could be telling you that they missed you, Sagittarius, with the smell card, which talks about memories. Yeah, or your socks, Sagittarius, right? Yeah, and so... I remember I always used to go to the women's gym, because when you went to the men's gym, no digs on you guys, because I know you guys work hard, but you could smell the socks in there, right? And so then I went to this gym downtown over here, and I don't want to go there though because I'm picky, and they're spraying some stuff in there, they're spraying they're spraying chemicals in there, and you can smell it. It has this cherry flavor all that stuff's really bad for you, and you're there breathing it. Yeah, they could just clean it with bleach at night or something else that is more mild, or, what's it called? Green, simple green, something like that. But anyway, so that's my own thing, right? Of course. And they're coming to tell you they missed you, the smell, and that they've awakened to your love. Whatever way these cards come out, I mean, I just, pull them out and place them down. I pull the first one here, second, third, of course, and, in sequence, but I don't I'm going to put this one over here, the number 1. No, but it always comes out telling the story exactly right. And the witch bottle, they're going to tell you that they're really into you. That's this mesmerization. Yeah, fascination. They're going to tell you that, because here's Archangel with his 5th chakra, with his throat chakra. Yeah, here he is. And he's even coming to blow a horn for you, Sagittarius. Yeah, he is. And so today, you guys, we're going to do we're going to do a new reading. We are, not a new reading. We're going to use a new deck. And I used it yesterday, and I really like it because it's very cool, right? It adds, it's an Irish deck. Eileen Connolly, either her husband or her brother, did the illustration. But it's great, yeah. And so, and it's different, and I like it because it's not, same old, right? Yeah. So let's see what we have, you guys, for Sagittarius. And it's based on this. It's based on the, the Rider-Waite, or whatever they call it, the Ritter-Waite. Sounds terrible, Ritter-Waite, kind of, but I don't know, just to me, but maybe, I don't know, John Ritter, who was the actor? He might come after me out of the grave, right? Did you say you didn't like how my name sounded? Anyway, let's get into the Sagittarius, because I'm being a little silly and petty here. Let's see what we have here this is based on the Rider-Waite deck. And let's see what we have. And we have the King of Pentacles starting, and here he is. He's a blondie in this deck. Well, I mean, they're Irish, right? But usually he's kind of, the Mediterranean. Here he is, and this is part of his castle over here, the Rook. This looks like the Rook, right, when you're playing chess. I'm sure they probably call it that. They probably do, and I'm just unaware of that. Here he is. He looks like a nice guy, and sure is dressed nice. And we have the 10 of Pentacles with it. Yeah, and here's the family. Yeah, here is the family, and everybody's here. The grandfather, the dog, the mom and dad, and then the daughter here, right here. And so here they are, the 10 of Pentacles, and this is in the challenge. This person wants like family with you, I'm pretty sure here. Or they're walking away from another one, maybe. And this is the 8 of Wands, and here they are, all up in the air, and he's looking out the window. What this means really is that this 8 of Wands, this man, Sagittarius, is kind of looking out at these wands that are all like kind of flying through the air, and like almost somebody tossed them. He's seeing the change. He's seeing, because that's what the 8 of Wands are about. They're about change and progress and movement. And somebody wants this with you. And maybe this challenge with this family, 10 of Pentacles, maybe they were dealing with a family, possibly. It is definitely possible. Let's see what else we have, though. And yeah. And so now we have the Wheel of Fortune. There you are. There's an angel there, Sagittarius, because, there is. I don't think there is an angel on the regular Wheel of Fortune. And what does it say here at the top? Regrow. Is that what it says? Oh, so this is, maybe it is, it could be like in Celtic, I forgot, Gaelic, maybe. But down here we have, yeah, this is like Latin too, regnavi, or that could be Italian, but over here is regnabo, yeah. So, all these regs things mean like the king and the queen. Yeah, Regal, Reginald, and even Ray and Reina, right? That's all, because I have those names in my family. Not Reginald, but Regina. They're all like, they are. And so this is kind of about like, something that is, maybe it's just noble, but we see the angel, very sweet here, and then we see, and I feel like these have to do with the elements, most likely the four, these four, and then we have some, I don't know what it says there, but here's old man time, maybe that's Kronos, I'm not really sure. He is down here by the pentacle, the father of time, possibly, which is Capricorn, right, which is very Saturn, but and maybe there's a Capricorn here. King of Pentacles sits here. We're not sure as of yet. No, we're not. And we have the 4 of Pentacles here, and he's definitely trying to hold on, as in the traditional. He's holding these 2 up in the air, and he's stepping here on these 2 down here, like, I'm gonna keep these. And that's what somebody feels about you, Sagittarius. You're a keeper. Yeah, you're a keeper. Yeah. And let's see, and we have the 9 of Cups, and there he is, right? Kind of a cutie guy with the long hair. He's got a cup here. He's got 9 cups, and the red rose is in the middle cup, and his hand is out. He's smiling here. And this is in your near future right here. Yes, it is. It can be something external to you. And that can mean sometimes that you don't have this yet, and that's why it is external. Because it looks like this person, Sagittarius, is coming to talk to you. Yeah, they are. Either that or they might be coming to tell you to take a shower because we have smell right after it. No, that's not true, right? Of course not, right? Just having fun. 5 of Cups is here in the environment. So whoever's showing up for you, Sagittarius, is sad or dealing with some type of an ending. And the 10 of Pentacles is the family here, sits in the challenge. Yeah, and why it's all happening here is the 8 of Wands. This is change. This is things are up in the air and I want change. Yeah, that's really what that is. And he looks at the wands that are all up in the air, but they're like falling and, yeah. And so this is definitely about change. And you or your person could be dealing with some type of sadness here, some type of ending. And it could have to do with like maybe, ending this hostilities, because we have hostilities reversed as the first card. Maybe you are fighting with them, but it doesn't look like that so much. It looks like one of you is ending something. Yeah, and it sits in the challenge and the environment. Let's see what else we have. King of Pentacles over here can be any earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. It can be somebody who's made a stable life for themselves, right? It can be, sometimes we can say it's a banker, but, that's kind of all really general in my opinion. The banker, the gemologist, construction worker sometimes, which is very kind of earthy. Yeah, it is. So let's see what else we have, you guys. And we have the King of Wands, and here he is. Yeah, and in this one, he looks kind of, yeah, he's kind of cool. Here he's got his 3 kitties here. They're really cute, and they're babies. They're definitely babies. And he's sitting there. He's looking off to, I don't know if he's looking at these flowers or not. Maybe he is. It's kind of interesting. And that is, King of Wands is probably you, Sagittarius. And this is you sitting in the desire or the hope. Yeah, that's what's going on here. And now we have the 4 of Swords. So if you can see the 4 of Swords, Sagittarius, which sits in the potential outcome, this is like, I want to protect this. Because usually this is, usually it's reflection or healing. But in this deck here, you can tell, well, if you're looking at the cards, right? But he is kind of troubled here. You can tell by his face, his body language, of course. And he's standing in this kind of outside of the garden. And inside the garden, because here's the gate, inside the garden are the 4 swords. And 4s are about stability. This is about somebody who wants to protect their stability in their love life. Yeah, they want to protect what they like, who they love or what they love. And here's the money over here in the chest that is, not terribly noticeable, but it does sit here. And so this means that this is about stability once more, because the pentacles are about stability, and so are the 4s. Yeah, definitely right. And so this is the 4 of Swords. We have the 4 of Pentacles over here. And this person, we see these 4s. This is about stability, wanting a foundation, wanting security, things like that, and resources and abundance. But it's definitely about a foundation. Yes, it is. And Sagittarius, right here in the concerning message, is the Page of Cups. And here he is. He's offering it to somebody, and you can tell. And he's at the beach. And the rose has fallen on the ground here, and he's offering this cup. And you can tell he sticks it out, and do you want this? And that's what somebody is coming to do here. Do you want this, Sagittarius? Here's the fish, and this is based on intuition, and it can also be based on like creativity, like I want to create this, right? But definitely based on intuition and love with the cups. And this is in the concerning message here, and this person is kind of concerned whether or not you're going to take their cup. Yeah, they are. I'm pretty sure, because they're coming to tell you something with Archangel Gabriel. And all these 3 cards over here, well, at least 2, the smell and the witch bottle, it talks about somebody missing you. and somebody being mesmerized by you, and they're fascinated, or they are distracted as well, because they're thinking about you. Yeah, with the smell card is like the memory. So that's what's going on here. And this Nine of Cups is very cool because it can be, I like to do my readings, this is the external factor, and it is also the near future. So we see the wish come true here. And let's see what else we have. That's really what it is. It's, it hasn't come true yet, but this is what somebody really wants. Yeah, they do. And we have the King of Swords with it. So this is somebody who analyzes whether or not they're going to have their wish. And it's also somebody definitely who has made a decision, a firm decision, because that's really what the King of Swords is about, right? He's not about duels. I mean, you can, you can if you want to think that, right? Or maybe, I'm sure maybe he has, but the kings usually don't fight anyway. No, they don't. They just sit there and, let everybody else kind of, deal with the dirty work, don't they? Yeah. And so, but this is somebody who's made a decision, and they may be analyzing at this time. Yeah. Especially if they are missing you and distracted by your memory. Yeah. And so let's get a card here on this this family that is here, the Ten of Pentacles. And they are, because here's the granddad talking. It does look like that, unless they came to see him. He is dressed really, really beautiful here, the Ten of Pentacles. Sometimes this is about money, a relationship, like a formal relationship, legacies. It can be about, sometimes this is about inheritances. Let's get a card on the Ten of Pentacles. And now we have the Five of Swords. So this is really interesting because in this deck, the fives are about change. They are. Let's have a look, though, at their little deck here, their little book, rather, instead. And so here he looks like he's training him a little bit. Yeah, or he's praying, actually. Wow. He's praying for a victory, and he's holding the sword. And so the sword has power. It definitely does, because we can see the light coming from the sword, like a magical sword. Beg your pardon, you guys. And so let's get, and this Five of Swords goes with right here with this Ten of Pentacles. This person is praying that everything's going to be okay, because they're going through some type of change. Whoever's coming, if it's you or them, if you're going and they're coming, whatever, whoever's really kind of the star here, the protagonist here in this reading, is dealing with something sad right now. The Five of Cups does look like that. And, or you could be sad, right? Maybe waiting for them. That's also, that's the definition. I mean, that's a possibility here. But these cards over here in the front, like the oracle spread, they don't really speak of sadness. No, they really speak of somebody missing you, and they are leaving some type of hostile situation. So it could be this Five of Cups that sits in, or related to that sits in the environment. This sadness. It's sadness. You can tell the cups are spilled, and there's two cups up here on the mantle here to the fireplace, and but this person is, I feel like, praying. We see the man praying right here, right? Let's look at the Five of Swords and see what they have to say, because it's not identical to the other deck. No, it's a fresh change, in my opinion. Let's have a look here. And yeah, where is that? Okay, the first card is the sword. Interesting. Okay, first element. Okay, and Five of Swords, lack of sensitivity, interest only in self-gain, drop old ideas, change the attitude. This sits in the challenge. So they could have had a bad attitude, Sagittarius. Maybe that's why the hostilities card is reversed. I mentioned that. They might want to make up with you. Yeah. Maybe there is a concern for a child in this reading. The Page of Cups is here. I typically have not really read them as a child. Sometimes somebody who's immature, but it could be here. Just definitely, I mean, it can be a messenger for sure, because he's holding up the cup, like, please take that, and that's how it looks here. And so with this Five of Swords, this is interest only, drop old ideas. This person before was just kind of maybe with you, Sagittarius, possibly, or you know them as just kind of just trying to fill their own cup, like everything's about them, and they didn't care about maybe how you felt. That's definitely it could be, yeah. And maybe they were married to somebody else over here with this Ten of Pentacles here. But I feel like really what this means is that this person is have changed their attitude, and they want this family with you. Yeah, they do. And we see the family even more up close here, because because the figures are bigger, right? And the typical Ten of Pentacles is kind of small. And let's see what else we have. Very interesting here. This person is dropping their attitude. Yeah, good. And this man's praying, like, I've changed. Yeah, he is. So let's see what else we have. We'll see why the Wheel of Fortune sits in the past, Sagittarius. And we have the Five of Wands. Okay, so I beg your pardon. So the Five of Wands, really interesting because he's on a boat here, right? He's in this boat going somewhere, and the wind is, he has his face to the wind, and yeah, this is definitely, they're always about the fives are about challenges, right? And the Five of Wands in this deck talks about nearly there. Yeah, and so he is nearly there, right? And it's sitting with the Wheel of Fortune. This person is like almost here, Sagittarius. Nearly there. Opposing energies create agitation. There could be somebody who is agitating them. That could be what the hostilities card is about as well. And it could be about this this person's sad. Because the Five of Cups sits in the challenge. I'm not the challenge, sits in the environment. So this is somebody in their heart, or maybe at their house, or whatever is, but this is typically an ending, right? The cups are spilled, and there could be definitely regret here because this person is missing you, and your memory is definitely on their mind. I feel like they're coming to tell you that as well. Nearly there with the Wheel of Fortune, and this is in the recent past. So this person is, it could be today, right? But definitely they are nearly there. And opposing energies, yeah. And he's on a boat, like leaving, right? He had a departure, and now he's going toward his destination. So there's some type of ending in this reading, or sadness, and your person could have changed. When they change their ideas, it could be like, I don't want to be where I was, not just changing their attitude, because it was attitudes and ideas that we saw with this Five of Swords. So definitely, but there could be something else going on here besides you. There could be, because we have 3 fives already in the reading. Yeah, and they are always kind of challenging. Yes, they are, the fives. Okay, so let's see what else. The Four of Pentacles, here he is holding on. Yeah, and he's kind of dressed like Hercules over here. Let's see what we have here a little bit. Let's see what we have. Or somebody, right? Let's see what we have for... And this shows up in the mindset, or what's on your mind. It's more of a mindset usually, but it could be either. And we have the Three of Swords with it. Yeah. And interesting, the black fog shows up kind of over the swords. And down here is the top of the Rook here, this building. And inside it's red and black, and yeah, it looks kind of a little scary here. And the rose is interesting with the rose here, because the rose and the sword, it kind of means I'm going to be noble and I'm going to protect what's mine. That's usually what that means, the rose and the sword. And so we have somebody who wants to protect this and hold on to you here. And we saw that down here with where's the gate at? I thought we saw that with the gate. No, it's not in this. Okay, maybe it's not here. Okay, maybe it's not. Okay. So, but the point about this is that the mindset is to hold on to you. The Three of Swords here, this in the middle is the Rose. This person wants to make up with you, and yeah, they do. And also, I feel like they got their own heart broken here. They could have been a real jerk, and they broke their own heart. Could have been. They could have went off to be with somebody else in this reading. Three of Swords, these fives, the sad five in the environment. They could have went off to be with somebody else and acted like they didn't care two squats about you, Sagittarius. But in this reading, looks like the tables have turned big time. Yeah, karma is it's a hard it's a you know it's a miserable teacher. I feel like it is, right? You guys ever have one of those? I feel like I've had one or two, definitely. A weirdo. Used to have a weirdo teacher with home ec, yeah, in the 7th grade. Right, it would have been better in high school because 7th grade, you're still trying to know yourself a little bit. So let's see what it says here. And this is 7 of Swords, or the 3 rather. This is about it is hard to bear the pain of separation or to understand why we are afflicted with such deep sorrow. Sorry, you guys. So this person may be in separation with somebody else. And we know they miss you and they feel separated from you, but maybe they are definitely suffering without you. It definitely could be because they want to protect this. They want to hold on to you. They're nearly here and they are dealing with some agitation over here of opposing. Somebody doesn't want them to come be with you. Most likely because the 3 of Swords is here. The 5 of Cups here. And this 5 of Swords, I'm changing my attitude kind of, which doesn't have anything to do with this. It does in a way. I just feel like something else might be going on here is my point. And the near future or the external, right? I kind of talked about this, but the 9 of Cups is there. And this is somebody who has decided they want their wish. And clearly you are their wish, Sagittarius, because this guy's praying. I'm changing my ways here. I don't want to lose out. And it's possible this person is losing their own family. Like, I don't mean losing their family, like they're never going to see their child again. I just mean they could be moving away from a family dynamic. They could, right? It happens. And the Page of Cups, here he is. He's supposed to be a kid, according to this little booklet. A young boy or a girl or a child. This is in the concern. Yeah, maybe they have a child. Definitely, because it sits in the concern. If it's at somewhere else, then we could potentially kind of interpret that differently. Let's get a card here. One of you guys might have kids. The Hermit. Maybe they're a Virgo. Definitely. And yeah, and Virgo is the Hermit rather is somebody who kind of figures things out, doesn't he? Yeah, he figures things out. Typically in a spiritual way or maybe just in contemplation. And here we have the 9 of Swords. Here's the woman ascending this kind of, and she's dropping the swords. This talks about leaving disappointments behind. 9 of Swords, instead of the lady who's usually, the guy's crying in bed, right? Or he's upset in bed. No, this is leaving disappointments behind. This is the concern, and the child is here. Yeah, this person looks like they're leaving some relationship here that was like, maybe they're concerned that their child will be disappointed. Maybe it's a possibility, right? So, but they're leaving some disappointments here. And they do look like they are concerned about a child, unless this is your, right? Because remember, Sagittarius, the reading goes either way. Yeah, it does. And, some of you may not have a child. This is a general reading. Right? It can't match up for everybody. No, it can't. Let's see. And we have the 5 of Cups in the environment. Let's look at that. And we have with it the Page of Swords. Maybe there is because according to this book, this is a child. I mean, sometimes it's a student. In the traditional tarot, it's a student. It could be a messenger. It could be somebody starting from ground zero or kind of like an apprentice, that type of thing. And we'll get one more card for the environment because this is interesting. And we have the Sun. Okay, so in the environment is just sadness and regret here. Oh, there could be regret because they have a child. Yeah, I feel like that's it. Yeah, for some of you guys, this person has a child and they are feeling regret because right next to the concern is the page over here. Yeah, and so they are thinking, I have a child here. This person's going to come be with you, though, Sagittarius. And the sun is here, and these babies have shown their bare butt, but they're angels. And, you know, hopefully they won't say anything about that here. Yeah, and so, because, you know, they don't want any nudity here, but I don't see how they can consider that really nudity, but maybe, right? And so here they are, and I'm going to have to cover them up. It's a really beautiful card, too, but I'm just going to cover them in case. And so, yeah, This person's happy because they're coming towards you. Yeah, that's what it is. Here's nearly there. You're nearly there. The King of Wands. There you are, Sagittarius, showing up as, I'm not sure here, this man here, the King of Wands. And the King of Cups is with it. Let's get another card here. And the Ace of Cups. So this person wants a brand new beginning in love with you. Yeah. Or you them. But this is going to come together. Nearly there. And the wish gets fulfilled in the near future. The Nine of Cups. And so, you know, one of you guys has decided this. This is about somebody being very decisive, not, well, you know, I'll always love Sagittarius, and I want a new beginning, but they never do anything about it. No, that's not this. Justice showing up in the desire and the hope with the King of Cups and the King of Wands. You know, this is a trip here. This could be somebody who is hoping that there's justice. There could be two people right here. Maybe your person is a water sign. We're unsure of that, Sagittarius. We're going to end this reading because it's super long. And over here, Sagittarius, but this is, they want a new beginning with you. And justice, they're hoping here that they're going to get justice for whatever that means. I'm going to be fair with you now. And now I hope we can balance the scales between us. Yeah, I mean, it could be a few things here, right? Maybe they're Libra, but in the outcome is the Four of Swords. This is, I wonder if I can protect this because he's a little troubled here. You can tell by his face. And here are the Four Swords. And they are not in his, he's standing outside the garden. So this person might feel like they are an outsider as of right now. Because I don't feel like you're with them in this reading. So we're going to end it here. Thank you so much, you guys. And these are too long. Yeah, done. Right, too long. Thank you so much. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And hit the little bell, you guys, so you're notified, right? Yeah, tomorrow I will be uploading an astrology video on my channel. Yeah, and yeah, and go check that out. It's going to be about the Pisces. I feel like I mentioned this in the prior reading, but the Pisces new moon, it's about your dreams, but it's also about being compassionate. And it's going to be different for all the 12 signs because, however, whatever house it is happening in for you. And I will discuss that. Yeah. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. God bless. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.